Hello everyone, this is Paukshte Fashion Workshop. I remind you that we post new videos every day. Today I'm going to show you one more tutorial on how to work with the basic patterns. Having a perfect basic pattern, you'll be able to sew and wear anything you want. This is why these tutorials are so important. Today I want to talk to you about the one-piece stand colors. I know that we were talking not about the colors, but about the necklines. Anyway, in this case, the neckline turns into a stand collar. Have a look at the sketch. This is how the stand collar is going to look like. Notice that the stand collar should be cut together with the front bodice. It's actually the neckline that ends with the collar. I'm going to show you how to draw and cut these edges. As I've already said, the stand collar should be cut together with the front bodice. It's going to be inserted in the neckline on the back. I've actually already showed you how to make stand collars. I want to show you how to do it once again. The stand collar turns into the front neckline, which ends with the button stand. It's not necessary to make a button stand here. You can make the neckline of any shape you want. Use your imagination. Let's start working. I know that most people believe the stand collars can be made only in the tight necklines. It is true. I just recommend making the necklines 7 or 8 millimeters or 1 centimeter wider at the most. I'm going to show you what to do. This is the shoulder dart. You can move it if you want. I'm going to make the neckline about 7 millimeters wider. Even if you make it 1 centimeter wider, make the back neckline just 5 or 7 millimeters deeper. If you make the back neckline too deep, you won't be able to make an accurate stand collar. I'm making the neckline 5 millimeters deep on the back and 7 millimeters wider. I'll also make the front neckline a bit deeper. This is the beginning of the shoulder. Next, we're going to start drawing the front neckline and the stand collar. I'm not going to use the back pattern. It can be moved aside. I'm going to use just the front pattern. What should I do first? Well. I've prepared this piece of the tracing paper. It is about 20 centimeters wide and long. I'll attach it this way in order to be able to draw the collar here. I'll cut the extra pieces later. That's it. This is the bust top level. We need to know where it is. It's needed for drawing the front neckline. I want it to end about 8 centimeters above the bust top level. What's next? Find the middle of the front neckline by side and draw a mark here. Then move it 1 centimeter lower, closer to the center front. The front neckline was divided in half by side. It's just that the lower half is a bit smaller than the upper one. Don't draw this point too close to the center front. You won't be able to make an accurate stand collar in this case. We also know where the front neckline should start. This is the bust top, and this is the beginning of the front neckline. The two joint points should be connected with a line. You can make the neckline of any shape you want. You can draw it this way. I'll outline it with a marker pen. If you're making a garment with a stand collar, you need to draw it this way. Anyway, I'm going to talk to you about the button stands later. You can also draw it this way or that.
Этот вырез может быть вот вообще вот таким вот. Смотрите.
What I want you to understand is that you can draw the neckline of any shape you want. You can make it wider or tighter. Wide necklines look really good. Just imagine, wide front neckline which ends with a stand collar. It will make you look absolutely amazing. This is a perfect option for the cases when you need to look elegant and serious. It makes you look both modest and sexy. Find the point where the new neckline crosses the original one. Here it is. Next, I need to draw a stand collar up from this point. Just continue drawing the line the way it is. I want to make the stand collar about 3 cm high. I'll sign it. This is the original neckline. The stand collar should be drawn in the same direction. Next, I need to draw the back part of the stand collar. To do that, I need to draw a right angle here. I'll use a ruler for drawing it. This is the shoulder seam. Up from this point, I need to measure and mark the length of the back neckline. I'll show you how to measure it. This is the length of the back neckline. You basically need to measure this detail. In my case, it's almost 10 centimeters. I recommend making it a bit longer. Do not forget about the seam extension. I'll make this line 12 centimeters long. I'd better cut the extra piece later. This angle should be straight as well. This is how the stand collar looks like now. Notice that the original line was round, but I've made it more straight. You can make it of any shape you want. I'm going to cut the front neckline together with the stand collar next. Do not forget about the seam extension when cutting the details. Add about 5 or 7 millimeters. Have a look here. The center front, the front neckline, the stand collar, and the part which will be inserted in the back neckline. I want to show you how this pattern looks like on the dummy. The dummy is smaller than I am. I remind you that the stand collar will be inserted in the back neckline. Have a look at the pattern. This is how the neckline, which turns into a stand collar, should look like. It's hard to make the tracing paper fit the dummy. I love this design. Front neckline, which turns into a one-piece stand collar. I also want to show you how to make facing for this neckline. There can be either a fold or a button stand here. The facing should be about 8 cm wide as usual. It should be drawn this way, and then go to the shoulder seam, just like the regular facing. Watch the way I'm drawing it. This is how the facing should look like. You should be working more accurately. I just want to show you what to do. Make sure that this angle is covered. I remind you that you can actually draw the neckline however you want. There is nothing complicated about cutting the facing for the neckline, which turns into a stand collar. This is not the last video about working with the necklines. This is a very big and important theme. You can make the necklines of any shape you want. Use your imagination. I'm trying to help you really hard. This is what I'm here for. What is important is that I show you most of the needed sewing techniques. I want you to be able to sew whatever you want. I want you to learn to work with the basic patterns accurately. That's all for today. Be different and beautiful. My name is Paukshte Irina. Subscribe to my channel, write comments, share the videos, press the like and the bell buttons. I would really appreciate your support. Thank you. Goodbye.